right, I have gathered all of my materials. I have 2 pieces of contact paper. I printed out 3 different pieces. 2 are backgrounds. That's the file that we called outside. And then 1 copy of brown, which we called inside. Okay. I've already removed the outer edge and put it somewhere else, so we can set this aside and focus on this. I'm going to start by completely covering my butterfly with contact paper, and now I'm going to rub it down. And you will notice that as I'm rubbing it, this part of the brown looks really light and this part looks dark. So I'm going to rub it down until the entire butterfly is dark. Now I'm going to pull it off the table and I'm going to begin peeling it back. And so I chose to have this part down, and I'm going to try to pull off all of these tiny little pieces. And so I'm going to pull this part back and this part back, and I'm going to re-adhere it. And you'll see this one's a little bit tricky, so I'm going to gently nudge it with my fingernail. And continue working. All right, so I have been working on this. We're almost out of time for our prep period, so I'm going to show you, this is what this side looks like. You're going to have to take off some of these little tiny papers if they rip off with the sticker. And then this is what I was left with. And so I'm going to cover this also with contact paper. And this piece is a little bit smaller. I'm not going to worry too much about down here because what I'm really interested in getting on the contact paper are these little pieces. Those are going to be the hardest to get off, and I want to make sure they don't break. But the hard work was on this guy. This one's going to be pretty easy. I'm going to pull it off. And look how beautifully this one comes off. Okay. Oop. And I ripped it just a little bit, but that's okay because it's stuck to the contact paper. The contact paper will keep it in place. And I can pull it from the other side. And so now I've got this piece. I'm going to flip it over so that the sticky side goes onto the blue. And I'm going to very carefully line it up. Okay. I like to start in the center and line it up going out. Now I'm going to press it down a little bit and press it down again with this. Now I'm going to pull it off the table again and peel the contact paper off, making sure that I hold down this brown. I'm starting from the wing out because there's more brown here for me to hold on to. Right in the middle, it's hard to hold those little pieces down. And so that's what it looks like, all done. And when I am done peeling all this white stuff off, I will do the same thing. Like I said, it's not quite ready. So I want you to note how long this took. It took me about half an hour to get to this point, right? And it's important to be really careful because these little pieces can get lost very easily. So be careful, go slowly, and take your time.